Hey, I'm in a bit of trouble. Think you could help me out?
Is it something you should be talking to your parole officer about? I'm kidding. Besides, I'm no snitch. What's up?
Rhea was going to have my back in my match with Johnny Gargano, but Mommy had some other business come up. Think you'd be able to be in my corner?
Supporting you? I could, but I've also got a lot of respect for Rhea. I may call the shots around here, but Poppy doesn't cross boundaries like that.
Don't make it weird. This was Rhea's idea.
All right then. But you don't get it twisted. Just because I'm in your corner doesn't mean I'm gonna be doing the heavy lifting in your match.
I understand.
You better. I'm not kidding about this. You roll with me, I'm gonna make sure you don't embarrass us.
Yes, sir.
That's more like it.
There she is.
What now?
First off,
What's
no
the...
catch.
Then
okay,
why
fine. So I thought...
I should have struck fear into your heart earlier. I want the match.
Great. It'll be great. Cap is where it's at. So we're good, right?
As long as you stop sniveling.
We'll try. Hey, there she is. I want you to remember that I am just the messenger.
Of what message?
That, due to events outside of my control that had absolutely nothing to do with me, your match here at Money in the Bank has been canceled. Don't hurt me.
Why wouldn't I? I came here to break Piper Niven in a match that you personally offered me. If I'm here, I'm breaking someone, Troy.
Again, not my fault. Extenuating circumstances. Since we're in her hometown of Minneapolis, Molly Holly wants to have a comeback match tonight. We couldn't say no and had to bump another match from the show. It's really, when you think about it, a geographical Minneapolis problem. Which means if you're mad, it should only be at the Earth itself.
Or Molly Holly.
Yeah, sure, her too. Definitely not Troy. Just remember that in a situation like this, my hands are tied.
We've got a last-minute change, making a big night even bigger, as Money in the Bank is also homecoming night here in Minneapolis for legend and three-time champion Molly Holly.
Everyone loves a homecoming, everyone loves a comeback. And for these fans to get both those things in one... What the hell?
What was that all about?
Can we get some help out here?
Don't you look awfully proud of yourself?
I would have been happy to do my fighting in the ring. It wasn't my decision to take that option away.
Ugh, this is exactly the kind of free-for-all indie nonsense I tried to beat out of you back in the PC.
Guess you're not as good of a mentor as you thought you were.
Are you under the impression this attitude is going to help you?
The only impression I'm under is that I deserve a seat at the table. And if WWE management wants to kowtow to some decrepit dinosaur parading around like she still has a place in the ring, I'm happy to show that dinosaur the door.
I assure you, Molly Holly is very anxious to show you just how much of a place she still has in the ring. And despite my own history with her, so am I.
Tell Molly, I'll happily ruin another one of her nights, anytime she wants.
I'll let her know, and we'll see. Molly's a lot tougher when she knows you're coming.
It's Cap, here to unleash her wrath upon the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Ken!
Just look at her. Cap doesn't walk. She kicks the earth like it owes her money. She's a role model.
She's a force of brutality and intimidation who stabs her friends in the back, Corey.
A lesson in brutality is about to be taught. One of the best women's competitors in history.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota,
A true role model for all women who hands out reality checks to the women's division. Perhaps the toughest woman in WWE history, and she's got the Hall of Fame ring to prove it.
Molly Holly obviously looking for a payback here.
Cap deserves whatever she's got coming to her. The RKO out of nowhere was a cheap shot.
Oh, you're just upset because it happened right next to you.
My life flashed before my eyes, Corey.
Clothesline! Tossed around like a rag doll.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Into a dragon screw leg whip. Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. And Molly Holly gave an opening, and it was capitalized on. Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Slam with authority.
Oh, my goodness.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Into the corner now. Paying it right back with a reversal. Uh-oh. Headbutt. Byron, you any good at geography?
I know what this is.
The old Panama Sunrise!
Getting dropped on your head like that is not something you want to be doing often.
Sky high. Whoa, look out.
Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Molly Holly is having problems here.
Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this. Finally, she's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
That's possibly the trigger for Holly to battle her way back into this.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
And a clothesline.
Climbing up to the top now.
Uh-oh, time to fly. Just crashing down with high impact.
Waistlock.
Looking for the victory. 2 count.
Almost had her.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth. Hits back with a jawbreaker.
Made her pay for her mistake. Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. We might be close to the end.
Truly fighting to the last breath, but we might be coming up on that soon.
Holly's hopes are waning here.
Holly has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Uh-oh, time to fly.
Insane elbow! For the win! There's 2! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
A big win for the decorated superstar.
If the decorations are made of construction paper and tape, she was a big fish in a small pond who caught a lucky break.
Holly tried her best, but just couldn't quite get it done.
Tonight, I proved a point about who still has a place in WWE. Ever since I stepped foot here, I've been bombarded with endless praise for the so-called legends. We love them. We adore them. We hold banquets in their honor. But at some point, every banquet has to end. And yet, there are some legends here in WWE who refuse to get up from the table. They finished their meal, had some dessert, polished off a cup of coffee or two, even paid the bill. Do they care that others are waiting for their chance to sit down? Do they care that the staff wants to leave? No. They just sit there, blissfully unaware of everything going on around them. These rotten relics don't even know.
What the heck?
Beth Phoenix couldn't stand any more of the disrespect.
It looks like Beth wants to settle this right now. We have a developing situation backstage, and it looks like this is going to head to blows.
Down the hard way. Catching a drop kick. Caught the clothesline attempt.
Into an STO. All the way up. Backbreaker. Sleeper slam.
Here we go.
Exploder suplex. Force down.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Sling blade. Big splash.
Completely manhandling, my goodness. Oh, runs right into the table. She steers clear of that one. Just mounted with punches and a stomp to the gut, too.
Punch him in the chest. Closed fist connects.
Here we go.
Bang! What a move. Oh, my goodness. The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing. And that was a well-targeted attack.
Uh-oh. Backbreaker. Oh, my, what a splash. Wow, what impact. Boom, return fire with the headbutt. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework. One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Reversal! Can she capitalize? Dominator!
Phoenix is in real danger now.
It's a long way up. And a longer way down. Last ride. That'll turn your lights out. Heavy impact. Oh, my goodness. What a barrage of stomps.
Just a barrage of stomps.
Waistlock.
Belly suplex.
And another just non-stop aggression. German suplex spiked. Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
Double axe handle. Oof.
This is not going to end well. Exploder.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the... I don't see them getting up after that. And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
You just can't help stirring the pot, can you?
I'm just fighting for what's mine.
That wasn't a criticism. Just remember, you're facing someone who's forgotten more about wrestling than half the roster's ever known. Now that you've got her angry, make sure you finish the job.
Not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna make her dream of retirement.
Yeah. Show the Glamazon it's time for her to get glamour gone.
Good one. And that's the plan.
It's Cap, here to unleash her wrath upon the ring.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
Cap has proven herself to be one of the most brutal superstars in WWE history. Is anyone going to stand up to this bully?
Not if they know what's good for them, Saxton. Do you want to make her mad? I sure don't.
The School of Hard Knocks is in session.
The Glamazon is here.
And from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
She's the youngest WWE Hall of Famer who has inspired generations of female superstars.
Well, she was once a feared villain, now a beloved pioneer. She's the first woman to compete in an I Quit match, and she's also been a part of the Men's Royal Rumble match.
A dominant champion, the youngest WWE Hall of Famer in history, and the Glamazon isn't done yet.
Beth Phoenix has left a real mark on this industry, and I wouldn't be surprised if she used a table to leave a real mark on Cap's face in tonight's tables match.
Hey, if someone's not going to pass the torch, you're well within your rights to snuff it out.
Looks like a battle between tradition and progress in the ring and here at the commentary table. Put into the corner now with the reversal.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move.
Amazing how smooth that looked. Must be hitting the weight room hard if you could suplex that much weight.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Dropped with raw power. That had to have taken all their body strength.
And Phoenix is being broken down.
Yeah, Phoenix needs to rethink her strategy fast. That is something else. Rough landing. Pressing someone.
Blast off. Shooting star press. Waistlock. I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done. Get ready, gentlemen, for a sight to behold.
Oh, sunrise! Good night!
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
Punching their way out of that one. And Phoenix isn't looking helpless anymore.
Beth's showing it's not time to lie down. It's time to fight back.
And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with. She goes back inside the ropes. Sleeper slam! And Beth can't stop any offense coming her way. Yeah, Beth has run into a roadblock.
The Exploder!
Just an incredible amount of lower body strength displayed there. She flips it back on her. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Completely man. Handling, my goodness. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Oh, takes a big clean hit from the table. And she's being held in check here.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Big time powerbomb. And Phoenix is being broken down.
Yeah, Phoenix needs to rethink her strategy fast.
What a sick thud from that table.
And what's she gonna do with this table?
Set up a buffet. What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
Man, I think we're seeing the end for Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, she is not looking good right now.
Clubbing blow. And she's in total control.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody. Victory for the cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget. Wow, I didn't expect Beth Phoenix to come up short here tonight.
know you can dish out punishment like nobody's business, but you know what would be downright scary and totally mind-blowing? Imagine if you also showed the world that you're just as tough as nails and can take it too! That's the kind of stuff that would leave everyone's jaw on the floor. Oh my god, you should totally have a last woman standing match against Ivy Nile!
It's Cap, here to unleash her wrath upon the ring.
The following contest is a last woman standing match. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
Just look at her. Cap doesn't walk. She kicks the earth like it owes her money. She's a role model.
She's a force of brutality and intimidation who stabs her friends in the back, Corey.
The School of Hard Knocks is in session.
One of the hardest working competitors in all of NXT, Ivy Nile.
Representing the Creed Brothers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
You know, Ivy Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
Ivy Nile definitely has that dog in her.
Almost unmatched tenacity and a deep desire to win.
I cannot wait to see Ivy Nile compete.
Here we go, folks. The last woman standing match is all about pushing your limits mentally and physically.
I'd take a mental beat down over a physical one any day. I'm used to those. It's like any night working with you, Saxton.
Aw, thanks, Corey. I enjoyed the years we spent together, too.
Looking for the...
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Uh-oh. Great job anticipating Ivy. Clothesline.
Oh, my goodness.
Ivy Nile has to avoid that kind of offense if she wants to be in this match. Placed into the corner.
Byron, you any good at geography?
I know what this is.
Panama Sunrise!
As much grit as it takes to hit a pile driver, we cannot forget how much fighting spirit it takes to keep going after taking one. Will we see that spirit to fight back? A manager grabbing anything under the ring is beyond unfair. It's just downright evil.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Up high! Shooting star press!
Waistlock.
A steady stream of moves taking out Nile.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
She's sent flying into the corner.
And they're not finished yet. Spine first again. Drop kick.
A commanding rush of attacks on her here.
Looks like she's having problems creating any of her own offense.
All right, she's back in, ready to go. Great counter.
And Nile is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Ivy got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Wheelbarrow suplex. Devastating.
This one is headed outside, guys.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Oof. Lands the haymaker.
Solid punch. This match may be nearing its limit.
She is barely standing at this point.
Impressive reversal there. Compromised position here.
Oh, snake eyes caving in their face. Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy.
And she escapes the submission.
Oh, my gosh.
Oof. Good punch. Nasty.
Uh-oh.
Yokosuka cutter.
That's 7. We may be getting to the end.
That stops the count, so this match will roll on. Sling blade! Ruthlessly compounding the damage now.
Another big move.
Oh, knee right to the face.
Niles on her last breath.
And there's 7.
This is not good.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, Dangerous Dawn Ken.
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction.
This one was tough for Ivy Niles.
She just couldn't overcome this fight.
Hey, I'm in a bit of
Is it something?
Rhea was going to
Support it.
don't make
All right, then.
I under.
You better.
Yes, sir.
That's more like.
Dominic has a new woman by his side tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
If anything, Cap has proven herself to be even more brutal than Rhea Ripley as of late.
I'm not sure about that, but it looks like the captain will be master and commander for the evening.
lit a fire under Dom that led him to gold. We're about to see if Cap can do the same. Johnny Wrestling!
And his opponent, representing DIY from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
Gargano has a never-say-die type of attitude, and that rebel heart is always beating.
Well, you can't keep him down for long, no matter how hard you try. Johnny Wrestling ready to prove himself yet again.
Well, he was given that nickname for a reason, and he's ready to show us why.
Dominic Mysterio can hold his own with anyone, but I wonder if he'll be lacking without Rhea Ripley by his side.
As far as replacements go, you could do worse than the captain.
Especially with the amount of intensity we've seen from Cap lately. I think Dominic is in good hands.
Oh, there's some gouging going on.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Insulting.
Momentum has completely shifted to Dominic.
And I don't see Dominic relenting anytime soon.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Dominic with plenty of fire behind that attack.
Hurricanrana.
Gargano quickly reverses. Here comes the splash. And he hits the official.
It looks like his manager's wasting no time with a steel chair.
Put it in position now. Oh, right to the throat. Oh, and that startles Johnny. Oh.
He was elusive there.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
DDT! Talk about devastation.
Neckbreaker.
Goodness.
He's got him down. Is this it? Immediately powers out.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
He turns it around. Brought down with a DDT. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. From the top. Through the air. And connects.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Uh-oh, sunset. Flip. Powerbomb. He has to be at his limit now.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Gargano needs to harness the energy from the crowd and get back on the right side of this battle.
He needs to get off his back and fight.
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place with the 619.
And you can see the excitement building in Dominic's eyes.
Look at the height.
Frog splash! Will Dominic make it pay off? 2!
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Dominic comes away with the victory.
Johnny Wrestling remains the perennial underdog. Maybe he'll get him next time.
I hope she's taking notes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Dangerous Don Chen and Dominic Mysterio.
Just look at her. Cap doesn't walk. She kicks the earth like it owes her money. She's a role model.
She's a force of brutality and intimidation who stabs her friends in the back, Corey.
A lesson in brutality is about to be taught.
This is just like the fan fiction I wrote.
And their opponents, the team of Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano.
I love this. Two people who exemplify that you can try hard, never cut corners, and earn big things here in WWE.
Well, they say birds of a feather flock together. I just hope poultry's on the menu for their opponents tonight.
Good line, Corey.
I'm the best. This is going to be like a double date gone haywire. I love it.
I think Rhea Ripley would object to you saying that the captain and Dominic are on a double date.
I don't know about everyone's personal lives. All I know is we are going to have two great teams in a great matchup.
Force down.
Man, what a hit.
She's pushed into the corner.
Byron, you any good at geography?
I know what this is. Panama Sunrise.
Candice falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Candice is getting the window shut at every opening.
Nicely done. Bam!
Knee strike.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy.
Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing.
And she is doing whatever she wants right.
Take off.
Oh, she misses the mark.
Swing neck breaker.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. She's starting to drag a little bit.
And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider tagging in that partner. Sent into the corner.
This is watch your face. Inverted Alabama slam.
The amount of force behind that is
Launching.
Shooting star press. Uh-oh.
Yokosuka cutter.
The end of the road for Candice might just be near.
Ray's in a fix here.
Knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. Ray's on her last.
Will it be?
I think so.
A decisive victory for this duo.
Is it possible that Dominic Mysterio has more chemistry with Poppy than Mommy, Rhea Ripley?
I wouldn't say that too loudly, Saxton.
I'm not one to mince words or waste time getting to the point. Not when there's so much destruction and chaos to bring to WWE. I made an example out of my last victim, and I'll make an example of anyone who stands in my way. Of anyone who stands in Papi's way. Because she's the daddy I never had.
Thanks for taking care of my business while I was gone. Didn't I always tell you Dom was something special? Glad you two finally got a chance to work together.
He was a bit of a brat, but I understand what you see in him. I hope you know better than to take stock in what people are saying online.
Of course I do. Besides, if you did want to take him off my hands, you're still in charge around here. I'm not someone who gets mad over something as silly as petty jealousy.
Good. Then I'll expect you to be out there for my match against Caden Carter tonight.
Delighted. I'll bring the chaos, Papi.
Ready to leave a wake of pain and devastation. It's Hap.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
Just look at her. Cap doesn't walk. She kicks the earth like it owes her money. She's a role model.
She's a force of brutality and intimidation who stabs her friends in the back, Corey.
A lesson in brutality is about to be taught.
Here comes Kayden Carter.
As energetic as she is, exciting to watch.
And from the Philippines, Kayden Carter!
Kayden Carter, a former collegiate basketball star, has been doing big things since coming to WWE.
Yeah, it's that athletic mindset that has made her such a fierce competitor.
Carter getting the WWE Universe hyped, and I can't wait.
Oh, indeed, I believe a highlight reel performance is in order tonight.
Kayden Carter has a tall order tonight, taking on the captain along with the returning Rhea Ripley at ringside.
Kayden is an egg, and she is in a battle with the frying pan and the fire.
So, Byron, in this breakfast analogy of yours, what does that make Dominic Mysterio?
The fork? Sorry, hadn't thought that one all the way through. Oh, man.
Incoming!
Crash landing powerbomb.
Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
And momentum is slipping away from Carter.
Yeah, Kayden needs to rethink her strategy fast. Blast off! All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps. Power with a sidewalk slam.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
Ref still counting, close to calling it.
Hurry back in.
And she was dangerously close to a countout. And now she's getting routed.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Hard Irish whip into the corner.
Poppy is certainly teaching Kayden Carter a lesson she'll never forget.
Officials separating them here.
Vicious shot to the throat.
Hold on, it looks like Rhea Ripley's got some brass knuckles, and the referee has no idea.
No question as to whether this superstar will resort to cheating.
What? Mommy just attacked Poppy?
Maybe Rhea didn't like Dom getting so close to her ally.
And now she's showing her what true brutality looks like.
Repeated kicks to the so-called Poppy.
Speaking of Dom, I don't think he likes seeing Mommy and Poppy fighting.
I'm not sure if Dominic can stop Rhea Ripley if she has a score to settle here.
Apparently, Dom has no intention of stopping her. And Rhea's reclaiming her status as the alpha in this relationship.
She just took her head off with those brass knuckles.
I don't think we'll be seeing Dominic or Rhea in Cap's corner anytime soon.
Well, this was a tenuous relationship from the start that was bound to blow up sooner than later.
Once again, the age-old question has been answered. Who gets custody of Dominic Mysterio? And this time, the answer, Rhea Ripley.
So, how's it going?
Didn't really expect to run into you here. Was kind of just planning on waiting for my flight and listening to my book on tape.
I know I haven't been in touch lately.
Yep, that's definitely what's making this awkward. Not how mean and brutal you've been.
But did you see what Rhea did to me? Can you believe that?
I do follow the product, and yes. But did you really expect to steal Dom without any consequences?
I didn't steal anyone. Do you have any idea what it's like to have someone you trust betray you?
You mean kind of like you did with Psycho Sally?
That's not my point.
Or that rookie Carly Prime?
Not helping.
Or literally anyone you've come into contact with recently? I know you've got these big-time issues against WWE management, but you should really stop and look at what you've become.
Someone with striking fashion sense?
You know there are more colors than black, right?
Black's not technically a color.
Not my point.
I know it's not. I'm attempting to diffuse the situation.
Honestly, you could stand to diffuse this whole situation. Brutality has a time and place, but maybe it's not all the time and everywhere.
It's possible you have a point. But I also can't let Rhea's betrayal stand.
Well, I guess you don't have to drop the brutality right away. After all, sometimes soul-searching takes time. You might not find anything in that dark soul of yours until after you take care of Rhea Ripley.
I don't think I will.
Mommy's walking solo tonight.
But Poppy not letting her go without a fight.
These two are going to tear each other apart.
The way this is going, we might need local law enforcement to get this under control.
This is certainly one way to shorten your career.
Fighting in such treacherous territory is a one-way ticket to the infirmary.
Kick to the back.
Looking for the...
Oh!
Sling blade! Big splash!
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing. Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Rhea capitalizes there.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh.
Getting tossed around.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Oh, man.
Oh, table!
Wow, what impact. Oh, my, what a splash.
Oh, my goodness. What a barrage of stomps.
Oh, my, down with authority.
And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
No official needed here, as it looks like they've settled it themselves.
Yeah, I just hope no one was seriously hurt.
Here's the captain walking in and hoping to be walking out.
Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
One of these women is leaving this building in an ambulance.
And the other is going to be known as the most ruthless, brutal competitor in WWE. Sit back and enjoy the violence, boys. This one's personal. Get ready for brutal judgment.
Rhea Ripley is a tough, tough woman.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, Ripley!
An ambulance match might be a bit overwhelming, but the strange thing is, I think this woman sees it as an opportunity.
Oh, it definitely is an opportunity, Cole. She's going to show the entire women's division that she is the most dominant competitor around. And the first woman to learn that lesson is going to learn it while headed to a local medical facility.
Ripley seems more than happy to get things started.
The following contest is an ambulance match! There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner! Now, let the match begin!
It's going to be brutal. It's going to be intense.
It's going to be a classic, Cole. Two of the most physical phenoms in the women's division are going to settle their very personal issue.
A matchup this heated couldn't just end with a simple pinfall or submission, but it will all end here tonight. Stomp after stomp after stomp. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Into the corner. This can't be good.
And again!
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. No.
Oh, God!
A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
Big splash.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
Oh, an exploder suplex. What a throw of the much larger opponent. And that was a well-executed attack.
Rhea had that scouted.
Denied with an elbow. Waistlock.
And she's in total control.
Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Oh, look at this. Show it off with a big flex. And then a kick to the back.
Completely manhandling, my goodness.
And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit. If this works, it could change the course of the...
Look out!
Whoa, what a landing! They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. The dominator.
Oh boy, foreboding message here. Opening those doors. Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Just close the second door and victory is yours.
Shut the door, seal their fate. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
And now thrown back into the ring. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
They're looking to cause quick, sharp damage. You can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Oh, slam that hurt!
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Ripley's experiencing...
And you know what's next, guys?
Oh, knee to the face.
Now is when she's got to do it. Throw her in the ambulance and shut the doors.
And it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
This is not going to end well. The Exploder.
Her opponent has her cornered now.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Stop after stop after stop.
Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop. And her resolve's looking unsteady here.
Yeah, now she has to turn this momentum around.
Clothesline. Oh, my, what a splash.
Completely manhandling, my goodness.
Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Trying to...
One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
There's return fire on Rhea.
Big slam.
Attack after attack is smothering Rhea.
Ripley has to stop. The long way up. And a longer way down.
Last ride.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late.
Trying to... Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Oh, trying to...
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Face first off the knee. Uh-oh. Headbutt.
Waistlock.
Flags.
And now it looks like she's struggling for air.
Continued shots to the core will do that to you.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Delivered into the barricade. Ooh. Ooh, hello.
Oh, no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this. Hung up on the barricade. Hit a big boot.
Working the midsection there. Dominator. Ooh, the knee catches her flush.
Able to reverse that one. Impressive reversal there.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the longer way down.
Last ride.
She's on life support after that. Just got to stuff her in the ambulance now. Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now. Desperately
Halfway home now.
Pushing with everything they've got. And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner, Dangerous Dawn Ken.
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Kappa has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
Heading to a local medical facility is not the way anyone wants their night to end.
Are you regretting letting me have free reign over my career yet?
You and Miss Ripley were formidable together, but I don't scare quite that easily. After all, I embraced brass knuckles before either of you were born.
That may be the case, but I should still apologize for all that.
No need to apologize. I just hope you managed to work some things out and found some of what you were looking for, and the strength to continue the journey.
Bang, bang.
Ah, geez, Mick, what are you doing here?
If there is anyone who understands the journey you're on, it's good old Mick and all his faces. I'm like your fairy godfather.
My fairy godfather?
You got that right. I've done everything there is to do in WWE. Dude Love was a superstar. Mankind was a monster. And Cactus Jack was the most brutal man walking this green earth.
Believe me, I know. You're one of my heroes.
Great! I'm here to trip the light fantastic down memory lane and give you the opportunity to try something unique via Mix Special Pixie Dust. If your game, that is. Sound exciting?
Definitely pops me.
Just like you popped your little buddy Psycho Sally in the face, man, that was brutality.
I actually feel kind of bad about that.
That's what separates the brutal from the boring, Cap. The only feeling Cactus ever had was wanting to taste his own blood pouring down his own face.
We're a little more PG nowadays, so...
When Cactus went out there and had a street fight with Triple H, there was no guilt, no fear, nothing but the cold, dead eyes of the man from Truth or Consequences.
Damn, yeah, that was good. Great.
Now that you brought the brutality, you think you have that kind of fight in you?
To take on Triple H?
You leave Triple H to Jack. He's mine. But if you deigned to let me stand by your side back then, I'd sure want you taking care of his partner in crime, even if she's also authority. Would you be down to bring brutality to anyone?
You saw what I did to everyone in my path. I have the brutality to grind anyone down.
Then I've got just the match for you. Hold on to your hat, because if you think you know brutality, just you wait. Bang, bang!
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous King! From Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon!
Picture this. Monday Night Raw, early 2000s. You're going up against one of the biggest villains in WWE history from a family of villains that make Genghis Khan look like Mother Teresa. You know what to do. Pull no punches. Bar no holes. And if you want to do like old Cactus Jack would do, make good use of every tool at your disposal. Boom, bang.
Here is your winner, Dangerous Kid!
Looking to get a bit of training in before the show tonight?
I actually wanted to ask you about some of your experiences in WWE. You've seen a lot in your time here, huh?
I am a 5-time women's champion.
I was actually wondering about some of the stranger things you've encountered. The weird, the otherworldly, the supernatural.
Are you sure you want to be asking me about all that?
Regal said I should explore everything in WWE. Why not?
Of all the ways to become powerful in WWE, the kind of power you're talking about comes with a cost.
Maybe it's a cost I'm willing to pay. Some of my favorite superstars in WWE have flirted with or embraced the supernatural. The Undertaker, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. You.
You have no idea what you're doing. You see some of what I'm talking about on TV, sure, but you don't understand how it works. There's a force in WWE, and it's looking all the time for anyone who's open to receiving its gift.
I may not fully understand, but I am open to it. Regal told me to let go of all my reservations.
Okay then. There's a physical manifestation of this power, an artifact. We don't know where it comes from, but it came to me and it's still in my possession. Honestly, I've been trying to get rid of it, but it's too dangerous to simply cast aside.
A physical manifestation?
You've seen the urn, but you haven't seen this. I'll make sure you get it before your next match. Wear it under your gear. This power, it'll open you to possibilities beyond your wildest imagination. Just be careful you don't let it overtake you.
Welcome a superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Dawn Chen.
Cap has been making waves ever since her WWE tryout.
If by waves you mean doing a great job of making the rest of the locker room suspicious of her motives, then yeah, sure.
Cap is on a mission tonight. Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
She came up the hard way and has constantly faced adversity.
Worked hard for everything she has, and she's not gonna stop now.
And the thing about Gigi is she is tenacious, sometimes even vicious when she's backed into a corner. Gigi Dolan has the ability to be pretty imaginative in the ring.
She says her creativity is how she expresses herself. I'm always excited to see the captain in action, but for some reason, I've got chills tonight.
Yeah, there's something in the air. I can't quite put my finger on it.
I think we're gonna see something special tonight, Corey.
Hair whip! There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
She flips it back on her. Uh-oh. Headbutt. Boom, what a punch. Placed in the corner. Uh-oh. Face. First in the turnbuckle. Trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Rapid fire kicks.
So much
much speed and precision.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Oh, impressive counter. Oh, what an uppercut.
So impactful.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Big forearm.
And what a push. Oh, strong impact.
Single leg takedown. You could be looking for the single leg Boston Crab. It is cinched in. It is trying to break the submission, and she does.
Split blade. Nicely done. That offense really hitting her hard.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from tight spot for Gigi here.
Oh, heinous knee to the face.
No way Gigi's getting up now.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Dangerous Don Chen.
Victory for the Cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
Dolan defeated for now, but this is a woman who knows how to pick herself up.
What was that? What do you mean? I beat you. That was that.
I don't care about losing. No, I mean, I do care about losing, but there was something off with you in that match.
What are you accusing me of?
I don't even know, but whatever it wasn't natural.
Everything's natural if you let it take you, my darling Gigi.
What the heck does that mean?
You'll find out, little girl. Your time will come.
Okay, now you're just being creepy. Are you trying to make me mad?
What's wrong with going mad, Gigi? Madness is intoxicating. Just let go.
Stop trolling me. I'm getting a rematch. No funny business this time.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Dangerous Don Chen.
From indie legend to WWE superstar, Cap is always ready for action.
Yeah, this isn't some smoke-filled bingo hall, Saxton. It's WWE. If the so-called captain wants to prove herself here, she's got to do it in the ring.
The captain is ready to call the shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some chaos.
And her partner from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
Multiple tag titles, a Money in the Bank winner, a women's championship reign. There is a definite method to the madness of Nikki.
Guys, did you know that Nikki has a master's degree in history?
Wait, what? That is mind-blowing. Since Nikki looks like she can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago, much less 500 years ago.
The self-proclaimed Hell's favorite harlot.
And you can see exactly why.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
A woman who began her wrestling career at the age of 17 years old.
Yeah, she's one of the youngest female competitors in WWE, but already has a veteran's mindset.
Trained from a young age, she is hungry to show off what she can do.
Looks at the whole women's division and says, bring it on.
She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin!
You know, guys, what I like about Michin is that she isn't afraid to stand up against injustice here in WWE.
Or you can call it standing up. I call it sticking her nose in other people's business where it doesn't belong.
Well, we know she just loves getting in people's faces, and maybe, just maybe, she'll get in your face, Corey.
As this tag team action gets underway, I actually have chills in anticipation.
Wait a second. Cole, did it just get colder in the arena?
I noticed that too. The moment the captain stepped out, it got different, right? Weird.
Heavy impact.
Looking for the... Oh!
That focused singular drive of Dolan's got shaken there.
Big collision on the splash.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has to turn this around, and quick. That is something else. Rough landing. She's able to make it.
Sky high.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, that hurt. That unraveled on Michin.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside. Oh!
Nice splash.
Here we go.
Exploder suplex. And Michin won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that. Uses the edge of the knee. Oh! That kick will stop you in your tracks. A sound suplex. Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin trying to withstand this urge. Crushing impact corner.
And a couple back elbows to follow.
Headed to the top rope.
Able to get there in time.
Clothesline. Kat looks like she's trying to end this now, but Gigi's too quick.
Not like Gigi to miss that.
What the heck?
Is Gigi floating?
I don't know what we're looking at. Are you seeing this too, Cole?
Yes, I am. We've only seen forces like this a few times before in WWE, and it's never anything good.
Gigi taps out and Cap for the win.
That's a victory, all right, but I don't think the submission is what people are going to be talking about.
I don't know what to think.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this match.